Boys from the Bottom, Trick Daddy 25th anniversary celebration. When we talk about Boys from the Bottom, you talking about the next great one. Guess what? We got him, Mr. Ball Greasy. What's up, baby?
It's a pleasure.
It's a pleasure for us.
What's happening, fella?
Top 5.
Yeah,
Easily.
Can't forget about Death Row now. Can't forget about Death Row. Top 5 Death Row now. Which side's your own now?
Right.
Yeah. What's happening?
But man, I want to start off by just saying, man, how was your grind to get to this spot, man?
I mean, it was a great experience. I ain't gonna downplay my grind. You get what I'm saying? Because it got me to this point. So I appreciate everything I've been through. You know what I'm saying? And somebody else that I can tell that's watching it is worth it. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
That's what make it feel so good when you accomplish something. Everything be handed to you. When you take a loss, then you're going to really lose it. You get what I'm saying? So when you go through the grind, you know how to handle losses. You know, it ain't no losses, lessons. And then, you know, I learned a lot in the process of me coming up.
Right.
So, bro, you got the album out, right?
Some in Miami.
That's right. How we doing with it, bro?
I mean, it's doing pretty good. You know what I'm saying? I'm blessed for the most part. You get what I'm saying? Like,
Sure,
I put my projects out for the people that anticipated and that's waiting on it. You know what I'm saying? So all the new ones who want to judge it or whatever it is, that's your business. You feel me?
We can ride
For
forever,
the ones who
bro.
appreciate ball, that's who I do it for. So, you know, it's always a great situation.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Boy, look at here. We finally got to this spot. In my top 5.
That part.
I promise you.
That part.
Man, listen, dog. It's been a long grind, boy.
You already
Boy,
know.
I've been waiting to meet you. I've been waiting to meet you, boy.
Now we can
But,
hang all the way out.
We're keeping it on what's it called, but for the new rappers that's coming up, like I got a son that he trying to get into the game. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just looking for some type of advice to give to the young ones that's trying to come out, and you know what I'm saying, with, you know, it's all type of rock and rolls and messed up contracts that they sign. Like, what type of advice you can give to the youngsters? You know what I'm saying?
You gotta put God first to begin with. You get what I'm saying? And end it with that. In the middle of the day, you'll be all right. You feel me? Just step on it. You feel me? Until your son, what his name?
Drew.
1-5. Start depending on your daddy and get out there on your own and show your daddy that he need to go in that stash and put that bag on you. You heard me?
Got you.
That part, make him put the house on you.
For sure.
Ball Greasy, you are the ladies' rapper.
Yes, sir.
How do you keep the women so intrigued?
I just be myself. This really me. I ain't putting on no front, on no act. You get with me, baby, you're going to have a good time. You're going to enjoy yourself. You get what I'm saying? Come see by me. I'm really him. I do all that I speak on my music, and you feel me? I'm trying to learn something extra. You feel me? I ain't trying to go too far, but I'm trying to make you, you know what I'm saying? we going to make it do what it does. You feel me? You're going to remember me.
Hey, I want to say a little something, too. You know, these my brothers right here, so we appreciate you supporting our podcast, Boys from the Bottom.
I ain't a brother?
Yeah, you my
You
brother.
said these your brothers, and I'm standing in the middle of
Our brothers.
Okay.
Our brothers.
Right.
You know, on behalf of my brothers, you know, I just want to give you flowers. Like, Greasy, I've been knowing you about 20 years now, using my first movie, Bloodline.
Right.
And I remember you grinding from, 2003, 2004 we shot that movie?
Right.
And just to see where you at now, that's perseverance. And a lot of rappers don't know about perseverance. Everybody think if my first single don't do it or social media don't like my first picture, I'm done.
Right.
I seen you do it for almost 2 decades.
Right,
And you here now, you here to stay. I just watched the crowd sing your whole album just now. Like, you ain't have to play the music. They was already saying the lyrics. That's a testament to your grind. So we love you.
No,
Appreciate it.
you got to ask him. His top 5.
Yeah.
I'm the top 5 guy. I got
you
asked
top
all my
5.
guests, all my rappers, they top 5. We had Trick Daddy, 25th anniversary in Tampa, Florida.
Right.
Give me your top 5, homie.
Top 5 rappers.
Top
Hold on.
No order.
Not my top 5. I want your top 5.
No order.
No order.
Rick Ross,
Okay.
Trick,
Okay.
Scarface,
Yes.
8 Ball MJG.
Oh, yeah. Them too, yeah.
How much that folks?
Oh, we got one more.
I like Twister.
Twister. Oh, that's a
That's the first time.
That's the first one
I
for Twister.
like Twister.
Scarface, we always get
For
Scarface.
real.
Scarface,
First time we
face.
twisted up.
Brother
First
Ma.
time.
Yeah.
Damn.
Before we leave, Ball, I know I follow you on the Instagram.
Right.
How that Chevy looking?
Oh, I ain't even much posted, but yeah, that motor right now.
You don't play about that one,
That
man.
motor, that's sweetness. That's sweetness.
Because the other
Feel me?
sweetness we know in the NFL Hall of Fame, Walter Payton.
Okay, now sweetness.
He running like sweetness. She running like sweetness. Hey, here we go, man, with the
Really,
legend,
really.
the next one with the baton. Hey, Mr. Ball Greasy, Boys from the Bottom. 25th anniversary Trick Daddy anniversary celebration. Boys from the Bottom. We in VIP. We got a guy here that managed one of the. We just had him on the show. He the next great one coming up. Next legend. Ball Greasy. We got his manager, Mr. B. How you doing, baby?
And I'm blessed, man.
Hey, we
I'm
blessed to have you.
And I'm privileged to be here, man. Amongst kings.
Yes, sir.
Yes, yes.
So, man, I just want to ask you, man, quick description about your situation, how you been in the game, and how you still surviving in the game.
Well, I'd say like I believe I entered the music business 1988 when JT Money lost his notebook. I was afraid somebody was going to find his notebook and become JT Money. So we just started going to the skating ring trying to make sure Lil gave him a deal.
What skating ring that was?
It was on 441. It was
Sunshine Skateway.
way back in the day on 441 and 199th Street.
Second Avenue.
Yeah, and I didn't even know I was in the music business then. I just wanted to see somebody win that I knew was talented.
That's what's
So
up.
that's always been my recipe. So I say I've been in the game 31 years and some change this year. Yeah.
That's a blessing, man.
B, I wanted to ask you a question. I know you, man. You one of the most deepest dudes I know, man. I'm talking about on the Lord, on Christ. You know what I'm saying? And you preach to you. Talk about that what you be trying to teach these kids out there on the street. I always hear you preaching about it on your social media platform.
All right, well, it's cleanface_management for the platform. I was locked up with 15 years in the Florida Department of Corrections. And I asked God, I said, God, if you let me out here, it felt like hell in that prison system. I said, if you let me out, God, I'm going to go back and I'm going to talk to the youth and I'm going to tell them how real it is. And God set me free to come home 10 years early in 2003. So when people hear me speak, I want them to understand that's more than a passion. That was a promise between me and God.
Yes, sir.
So I cry when I see a kid die. I cry when I see a mother cry. I cry when I see a king die and leave children behind. I literally cry, bro. I don't even be knowing these people.
Yeah.
So God put something on me, and he making me stand up with that promise. That's why I can't really lead a subject matter, because we keep dying every day, man.
And I want to say one more thing, B. You don't just manage Ball Greasy. Let these people know who all you done managed.
Since I came home, man, this actually me and Ball Greasy, 19th year. He's the first person I seen in 2003 at a Larry Dog unsigned hype night. Plows was the next artist that God blessed me to work with at that time.
Bought him out.
I handled all Bobby Shmurda business before he went to prison. Zoe Dollars from Miami.
Big time.
Mooski.
Yeah.
She's a runner. She's a track star.
Yeah.
We just got our release from the record label since they were playing games. We
Okay.
finna come with more heat.
Believe that.
Rico Love, Grammy winning multiple times.
Big time.
And it goes on and on, man. Trina the Queen, man. I love you, baby. And I just want to thank God for my roots of slip and slide and the school of hard knocks, man. And T-double-D,
Yes, sir.
Mr. Ballhead.
Yes, sir.
That's the one that I met, Mr. Ballhead. Let me tell you this story about Trick. Ain't nobody gonna believe it. It was Rolex. It was fight night. And we were celebrating Trick album. Trick looked at me and said, B, I ain't gonna never change nothing. And we peeped that they was play fighting in that boxing ring. We said, we gotta put some money up and make them fight for real. So we just did our own little money thing on the side. And Trick never changed until tonight. Trick got shoes on like his toes showing in the shoe. I said, he going from the stage to the jet ski. Trick, you officially done changed after all that time from your first album, your first song, the food stamp. Bruh, I'm proud of you. You the only person that I can't get mad at, bro. I don't care what you do. That's a type of love that we share. Double 25 years, bro. That's living legendary.
That's immortal.
Yes, man.
Believe that, bro.
Immortal.
Yes, sir, man.
That's a big word, brother.
Believe that.
Go ahead,
Yes, sir.
Man, I feel you on everything you said, especially when you went to the chain game. Cause I did 10. I got out 2004.
Looking like a new
My
man.
brother did a little time.
Yes, sir.
So for the motherfucker out there want to be slanging guns and doing all type of ignorant stuff, man, like what type of advice you could give to the youth? You know what I'm saying? Like the homeboys, they really ain't your homeboys once you get in that situation where you're back against the dope. So what type of advice you can give them to, you know, at least put down the guns or, you know what I'm saying? You know, back then we fight it out or what, however it go. What type of advice you can give to them, to the youth, yo?
I tell the youth the same thing the old people told me that I didn't listen to. Just look at my path. Just stop. Don't look at nobody to the left or to the right. Look at yourself in the mirror and say, if I keep doing what I'm doing, where it's gonna take me? Is it gonna take me to the point where I can have kids and enjoy a good life one day? Or if it's gonna take me to the chain gang, or it's gonna take me to the graveyard? Then most importantly, where your soul gonna rest if you die without having a relationship with God? Be bad all you want, but you better get a relationship with God so that when you take your last breath, you don't wake up in front of that devil who trick you out of your life. Stop being his puppet, man. Be a man. I don't care how old you is. You could be a man. As soon as you start letting the devil use you, you a man in my eyes.
Hey, B, listen, I got a question for you, right? So in the whole interview, you just said kings 5 times. Please explain that word, kings, and what you mean by that. Because I'm a king, I know what it means.
Amen.
But explain that word, kings.
Number one, I call every brother king because that's how I see him. I told God, give me the eye to see people for who they are. Each brother I see is a king, and that means he has an opportunity to have a palace. He has an opportunity to have a kingdom. What happens under your kingdom, that's based on you, bro. To me, a king is a man that has said, you know what? I got responsibilities, and I need to make sure that the kingdom is straight. I don't care what else is going on. As a man, as a king, you taking full responsibility to say, I got to make sure it's ran right up under this roof, man. That's a king to me, man.
Listen, they say it's power in the tongue, and we just got a lot of power from Mr. B. I respect you. I thank you.
God bless you. I feel
Great
privileged,
words
man.
of wisdom.
Let God use us, man.
Boys from the
continue to
bottom.
use you, man.
Trick Daddy,
Boys from the
25th
bottom, man.
anniversary. We salute it.
Go get your tattoo, man. Boys from the bottom.
Hey man, y'all know what it is, right? I'm with these boys from the bottom, and it's the 25th Trick Daddy's anniversary, goddammit. And y'all know what's going on. Case 100, hear me? Yeah!
Amen.
Bim y'all.
R&B singer out of West Palm Beach. Hey, thank you for your time with
Thank
the
you for
boys from the
having me.
bottom.
Thank you.
Did you start in the church? Where did you start at?
I started off in the back of my grandmama and grandfather's 2 shed. I had a mixed track. It was a 9-track.
Okay.
and I was recording myself and a few of my friends back in high school.
Okay.
And then it drove me to writing hooks and then singing hooks from doing that, and then just started writing songs, R&B songs.
Can you give us a little acapella? Anything acapella?
All right, here you go.
All right, let me hear you.
Bring that ass up here. I want you right next to me. Girl, I'm so for real. Your love is all I need. You're supposed to be out with your friends tonight. I can show you a real good time. A night you remember for life. Guarantee you will reply.
Yes, sir. Hey, beat him out real quick, man. Who's the guys that you look up to that inspire you to be a singer?
I'm more old school. Lionel Richie, Smokey Robinson.
Just because you R&B, don't mean shit does.
Yes, sir.
Give us your top 5 R&B. No order, no old, new, however you want to do it.
Right now,
Yeah, right now.
R&B.
You got the mic.
Chris Brown,
Okay.
That's one.
Usher,
That's 2.
Mary J. Blige.
That's 3.
It's tough. I
But
don't
you got
want to
2
leave
more.
nobody out.
No, you got 2 more.
Oh man, shit. I'm a Keisha Cole
Okay, that's 4.
and Alicia Keys.
Okay. I like all them.
Boy, you ain't say Michael Jackson?
I'm just being 1,000.
No R. Kelly.
And guess what? That's what I didn't want to leave out.
Be in mind, we thank you, man. We wish you the best of luck.
I appreciate
Hey,
y'all.
keep grinding. If you listen to Mr. B, who we just had, keep God first
Yes, sir.
and handle your business, man. We appreciate you.
Yes, sir, man. I thank
Boys
y'all.
from the bottom.
It's boys from the bottom all day.
Okay.
Hey, we back. Trick Daddy 25th anniversary. Boys from the bottom. We got a new up-and-coming artist by the name of 93 Purpose. For sure. 93 Purpose. How did you start, and what part of Miami did you start with this game of rap?
Well, I'm originally from Carol City, born and raised, but I don't move everywhere outside of, Carol City, Opa-locka,
So you're all over Miami.
For sure. But Carol City, born and raised. I've been doing the music for a little minute though. Took it serious when I came home. Rocking with Big Chuck, he been my manager, so I just been rocking with him for about 5 years now.
That's what's up. Let me ask you, what big artists or what mainstream artists gave you the inspiration to start doing this craft?
Well, like musically, Ice Cube for sure. My old boy used to listen to Ice Cube a lot, but the crib definitely influenced a lot of stuff that I got going on. As far as listening to Trick Daddy, Flow Rider, Briscoe, things like that. You know what I'm saying?
What's the name of your podcast, bro?
The Skybox.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Shout
Talk
out to
about
the
Satellite
Skybox.
Crispy for sure. You know what time it is.
Sure.
Box right here.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's yeah. I got a food restaurant that we about to open up. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, you doing big things then.
And I've been writing on a movie, like a movie script. You know what I'm saying, for the crib. So it's like I be dibbing and dabbing and everything.
Versatile. Okay,
Yeah.
I got you.
And with all that being said, we still at Trick Daddy 25th anniversary. We closing this out with 93. You got
Yeah,
something
shouts out
to
to Trick Daddy, man. You know what I'm saying? He was the first little set to play my single on the radio when they had the radio station. So shouts out to Trick Daddy and the whole radio station when they did that, man, for sure. Oh, follow me, 93 Purpose on all social media, man, and Danger out right now, and the tape on the way, man. Shouts out to y'all for having me. Shouts out to Trick, man, the 25th anniversary.
93 Purpose.
Yeah.
And we gone.
Boys from the bottom, thank you for tuning in. I'm your boy Sid. Hey, I'm here solo right now. My boys is on the way. I'm here with one of the newest members of the Slip and Slide, Baby J. How you feeling, brother?
I'm feeling good, bro. I'm feeling good.
My thing is I want to ask you, first of all, somebody like Trick, who I know personally, to be in the business 25 years and you just starting off, what's your ambition, what's your goals in this game?
I just really want to show that I belong here, you feel me? I mean, it ain't really nothing really more than that. It's just, showcase my talent and, so that I can stand over here too, though.
Right.
You feel me? Just hold the label down.
How long has been for you in the rap game? When you started?
I mean, I've been rapping for forever, you feel me?
You weren't one of those at lunchtime beating on the thing and somebody give you a beat?
I ain't get that gift, you feel me? I ain't get that
okay.
10 months ago,
right.
A year ago, 2 years, you feel me? I ain't get that gift, man.
Okay, so another thing I wanted to ask you before I ask you, to give your shout out of things you're doing. Who your top 5?
My top 5?
Top 5 rappers.
Like alive?
Live, dead, whoever.
I'm gonna say it's no order though. You feel me? No order. I fuck with Meek for sure. I fuck with Kevin Gates. I fuck with
It's hard when we catch
it's hard though,
catch-
bro.
catch
I mean,
out
I
the
was
blue.
influenced by a lot of people,
Right,
bro. You feel me?
right.
Like how you say Briscoe, like nigga, my dad. I remember my daddy riding in the car listening to Briscoe. I remember listening to Iceberg. I remember listening to Trick on TV. All this shit. So,
Right.
I mean, I don't really got no top 5. I just take, you know what I'm saying, information from everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody give me different information. I kind of use it with what I'm doing right now.
That's what's up. Like I always tell people, man, you know, I played in the NFL, and when my name came across that screen when I was drafted, it meant everything.
Yeah.
And I remember being at that concert when they were passing out those chains to you, Mike Smith. How did that feel to know that you signed a contract and you on the label?
I ain't even gonna lie, it ain't really hit me yet though.
Oh yeah.
It ain't hit me yet, bro. I don't know. I mean, I just keep going. Like it ain't hit me. I'm gonna be real with you though. I'm ready for it to hit me and be like, all right, this the moment though. But I just feel like I gotta put in more work, you know what I'm saying, and see more results come back in. You feel me? But
You always gotta grind.
yeah, I'm grateful, bro. You feel me? I'm for sure grateful though.
I always tell people, man, always process before prize.
For sure.
You know what I mean? You got to go through that process.
Yeah, for sure.
But, man, I just saw you perform, man. I think you got it. I know you got it. You keep grinding. But, you know, let the fans know what we can expect from Baby J.
Man, y'all can expect a whole lot of hard work, a whole lot of good music. You know what I'm saying? I got a new single on the way. It's called For the Baby. We just shot the video yesterday, matter of fact. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can go follow me on all social network. You go keep up with me. That's BAB2ISJ_17. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be on every platform. But you can expect a whole lot from me, man. I'm coming. Let you know I'm coming for real, though.
Here we go. Baby J, Boys from the Bottom. We out.
Trina, welcome to the Boys from the Bottom podcast. It's a pleasure and honor to have you on here. We're at the Trick Daddy 25th anniversary show of him being in the business all these years. What does that mean to you?
It's an amazing time. You know, it's 25 years of Trick, 25 years of the culture, you know, celebrating music. Him, myself, and all of us that's here tonight, because it's a special place to be at, to be here to celebrate 25 years with him. I'm just happy to be a part of it. You know, it's major.
I appreciate that. And then lastly, you know, Trina, I've been knowing you a long time. You've been doing this over 2 decades. What's up with Trina? What's the next episode with Trina?
Just always evolving, always, you know, doing. Hey, 22. Hi. Just evolution. You know, it's always something with me. I'm just constantly working and always, you know, excited for a new project. I have so much new stuff that's about to come out.
I'm going to pass the mic to my brother for one more question.
Okay.
And thank you.
Don't start grilling me now, y'all. Y'all just came in attack.
We got a couple
Nah,
minutes.
just-
I'm sorry. What's up, Trina?
How are you?
I'm good. Long time.
I know. It seems like forever.
It's been a real long time. It's been a long journey for you, though.
It has.
Can you talk about your journey? I know a lot of things have been going on in your life right now. You know, can you talk about that?
It's been a great journey, honestly. You know, highs and lows, ups and downs, but you know, through it all, it's 25 years of greatness. You know, I have no complaints. I've done so much stuff. So I'm just grateful and happy to be here, you know, just to be a part of it all, you know, through the highs and the lows, and just to be a part of this whole evolution that's been happening, especially with Trick in 25 years of just being in music, you know, and, you know, just a blessing to just be able to stand here and just be in this presence of all of us that's here tonight.
That's right. And you still look great.
Thank you.
You still look like when we were 18 years old.
Thank you.
So you got the last question. And close it out the drop.
Yeah, I can't look in the eyes. I ain't gonna do it. But listen, Miss Trina.
Yes.
I want to know. I can't look in the eyes. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. But I want to know, how did it first start with Trina? Like, was it in the lunch line? You know, was it you know, I ain't gonna be a cheerleader. I just start rapping. Somebody say I can rap. I'm still not gonna look in the eyes.
Okay.
But I want to know, how did it start? And, you know, how we become the baddest.
Okay. Well, it started with Trick being annoying, calling me from jail, just all the time rapping. Every day he would just call me on his, like, you know, his jail breaks, and he was just always rapping every day. He was like, you got 5 minutes. When you answer the phone, he wanted to just rap, rap, rap. So once he got out and he, you know, started doing music, he did his record with Luca before he got with Slip and Slide, I would just always support him. We always go up. I would come with my girls. We always put up the videos and just, you know, just go support him. And when it was time for him, when he got with Slip and Slide, after his first project, when he got to this album, I remember him calling me and he was like, what you doing? I was like, oh, nothing, you know, we just out about to go get some food. It's me, my friend Pinky, Keisha, Taylor's a whole bunch. It's like 5 of us. And he says, come by the studio. And I'm like, for what? And then he goes, I just want you to do something. And I was like, okay, so, you know, it's Trick. I'm like, okay, cool, I'll come by. And I was like, I'm telling him everybody with me. He was like, bring everybody. So we go to the studio, and when I get there, he's like, I want you to get on this record. And I was like, and do what? I was like, do what? He was like, I just need you to, like, talk that shit. Like, I just need you to talk on the record. And so I was like, Trick, you know, I was just like, all right, whatever. I was like, so let me go to the studio. I get in the studio, and we all in the studio. So he plays the record. So now the record is, the beat is just Trick, is a space, is just Trick, is a space. So when I first heard it, it's just me and my friend, so we're just like, what the
Sounded crazy.
It was just like, what? And then I'm thinking like, what the hell am I supposed to say? And he was like, you got all, you know, Trick, he's like, you got all these girls with you, you better get in there, y'all, you know, say something. So that's how it started.
Don't look at me, don't just look up, don't look up.
Okay, I'm looking. So that's how it started. So I did the record, I came back and I was saying stuff and my friends was like gassing me up. So me and Trick was in and he was like, I just need you to like, so you, it's like we not competition, but I'm gonna rep for the guys, you gotta rep for the girls. So we gotta make all these girls go crazy. And so I was saying certain stuff and he was like, nah, that's not nasty enough, that's not whatever. And we was in there for hours and hours and hours when I first finally did it. And when I told him to come back in and he heard the record, that was it. That was it. He was like, oh, this is the next single, we coming out, It was like, sign a record deal, I got a deal. It happened so fast. Right. Just off of me going to like do that for him. It wasn't like rapping, getting a record. I never wanted to be a rapper. Right. I was a real estate agent, which I'm a real estate agent again now. But yeah, I was doing something totally different, but I'm calling myself helping him out. This is my boy. So, you know, he's been annoying me the whole time he's in jail.
Still annoying.
Let me go over here and let me just go. I'm thinking I'm gonna do like a little intro. You know, what's up? This is Trina, and that's it. He come with the bars. I was like, oh my God, this is going left. And that's how it happened. It became like, you know, the rest was history. History after that.
That's right.
Listen, I'm not gonna look. Don't look at.
He's not gonna look me in the eye.
Y'all looking at me. All right, but listen, this Boyz from the Bottom. You see, we're in VIP 25th anniversary with Trick, and guess what? We got the queen, the baddest.
Thank
you.
The lady from the bottom. The lady from the bottom.
Appreciate you, baby
The queen
girl.
from the bottom.
Anybody else know this podcast to become home of the motherfucking snitching? That's what, yeah, home of the motherfucking snitching. If you wake up one morning, you just decide you got some shit you want to snitch about, you find a nigga's motherfucking podcast, and you get on there, and you just sit down for 2 motherfucking hours, and you just snitch on every motherfucking body you want to motherfucking snitch on. Tell everybody motherfucking business. Every time I see a nigga finna sit down on the motherfucking podcast, I already know what he came to motherfucking. He already know what he came to motherfucking do. He come to tell you about somebody motherfucking business that you ain't even motherfucking icing. He just woke up one motherfucking morning and he just say, the day is the motherfucking day. I'm finna go on these motherfucking people show. I'm finna reach out to these people. And the people with the podcast, they know. They know. All these niggas want to do is get on here, motherfucking snitch, and tell you about somebody else's motherfucking business.
Hey, listen, these my big dogs, motherfucking day one right out the mud. And they told me to listen, man, we gonna motherfucking do what we do, and we got a podcast and a whole lot of different shit. But I say, hey man, I ain't got no motherfucking I want to snitch, but I ain't doing no motherfucking snitch. No, and they said no. They said no. We ain't doing no motherfucking snitch. That's what they said. So it's real nigga to real nigga. And when I say I double salute the whole movement and everything they got going on, torn from day one. When I say I overly fuck with Big Dog, I overly fuck with him. Anytime, man, the niggas moving out here, navigating this shit, how they been navigating it. The guy sitting here, been holding me down from day one. When I say I double saluted, man. For sure. Blessings on this end.
And Plies, one question.
Go ahead.
It's the 25th anniversary of our brother Trick. How you feel about that, coming out and being invited?
For me, for a nigga that grew up on this shit, I told JT the same shit tonight earlier. That was the fabric, that was the foundation of where I was from in Fort Myers at the time. So for me, I've been a fan of it. To see Dog been able to navigate this shit for 25 years and be in a position financially that he's making more shit happen than when he first tapped into the game. You can't do nothing but respect it. So on my end, like I told him, when I fucking seen him, I don't know what city we was in, but from then until now, I'm just a fan of it, man. Like, for us, this shit is a blessing. A lot of us, we get a little money, we fuck it up, for sure, and everybody forget about us. But to have it run this long, that Trick had, same thing with Trina, I'm just a fan of it, man. I never salute it.
You 18 years in the game. Speak on that. You 18. I met you in 04, boy.
Man, listen, I don't even put no motherfucking age. Motherfucking age me out. But it's the same thing. It's just trying to figure this shit out, man. You know, like I said, this shit always been a young nigga game, but you know, like I said, at the same time, you standing on principle, you standing on foundation. Ain't shit without foundation. So for me, when people fuck with you and you get the same energy back to them and be respectful, you know, I think that's the longevity in the game. So for me, I try to do business the right way. I try to respect people in the right way. And whatever happens after that happens.
Hey, last one, Plies. We got a lot of young athletes, and you've been on that lately. And, you know, and I played a little bit, and I know you played.
You still play.
But lately, I've been following you, and you've been speaking that motivation stuff and real stuff. And like I said, I coach high school now, man. What would you can tell those young athletes that's following us right now?
I think the transition of the game didn't change. You know what I mean? Like I said, from when I was playing up until now, I think the people that still having success in this shit, it's still the core foundations. But I think so many of us, especially with social media, I just feel we chasing the wrong shit. And I think anytime you make money the origin of what it is you're doing, you gotta be careful, because social media gonna always root and cheer you on. But that may not be the best shit for you. So for myself, I tell anybody that's chasing this shit, it's a lot of kids that done woke up this morning, they 0-1 right now.
For sure.
You can be a 5-star kid, you can be a 3-star kid, a 4-star kid, but when your team ain't winning, all of this shit the game becomes different to you. The game ain't fun when you get your ass beat every Friday night.
Right.
So I tell people every time, whether it's on Friday nights or whether it's in business and what it is you're doing, put your team first, man. And outside of that, if you can navigate your personal success, navigate it outside of that. But when you put your personal interest before your team, when you getting your ass beat, it's hard for you to get your personal goals.
Because enough for everybody.
Run that shit through your team first and get your personal interests off after that.
Last but not least, like I tell all my other, give me your top 5
of
rappers.
Top 5?
Your top 5. It don't matter how it is, young, old, however it is.
There's no order.
No order.
Yeah, I ain't got no order. I start off at the crib. I start off with Devil for sure. I'm gonna take it even farther back than that. I'm a Soldier Slim nigga to the
Sure.
death of me.
That's the first one right there.
Or what he stood on. It's a little tricky because I'm a hot bar era, so that's like the whole little whatever it was during that time.
All the hot boys?
Yeah.
Okay, 3.
I'm big on that. I name a nigga who ain't a rapper.
Me?
But a nigga that I just fuck with. Well, you know, I fuck with you too. But I tell you what, you just coached me. You just coached me not to say the nigga that I really wanted to say. I'm gonna say him after that.
What yourself on?
No. I say JT2 on the whole Poison Clan era. I told him tonight. I said, you fucked my shit up. You had niggas snatching pocketbooks. Like,
Ain't no bullshit.
That was a real.
Hey yo, man, the whole name
that was a real, bruh. That was a real situation. The last one ain't a nigga that ain't even a rapper, but it's a nigga that's my idol and a nigga that's mean everything to me. Is that's my brother Big Gate. So
okay,
we'll take him.
Say, go ahead and close that bitch out. Say it.
Absolutely. I fuck with y'all, man.
No, bro, appreciate that, my nigga, for sure.
The Boys from the Bottom, the podcast. My niggas, I grew up with these niggas. I went to school with these niggas. Y'all be watching all them other green ass niggas shit. They don't know what the fuck they be talking about. Plus, I'm not co-signer. I am the Daddy Dollars, and I approve this message, bitch.